How's it going, guys? Hope you're all good. Welcome back to WarZ. I have been on the search and I found a few bits and bobs. It's quite dark and the server itself has about 27 players on it, so it's pretty full, but I'm staying away from all the main towns and trying my hardest not to get seen. It seems like that's probably the best way to do it, I think. So far we've got some water, some granola bars, bandages. We've got some fair things. I got 3 bottles of water and bits. Now, just down here, you can see I'm right up here, is Smith's Estate. That's where I'm heading to next, which I think's in this direction. Once you've got this, I want to go up to Blue Ridge Settlement and deposit a few things just up around there. I haven't ran into anyone so far, but I have heard some gunfire, which I think is mainly coming from here. So, yeah, I think it was the main area kind of here in Clearview, because I ran down here originally, and that seems to be where it's all going off. There we go. So that's Smith's Estate. I just want to quickly poke this area out, you know, see if we can find a few more provisions. Then I can deposit most of them up at the safe house and leave with just, say, a bottle of water, 1 pack of bandages, and a bit of food. Because really, you don't need that much. Your food bar and your kind of hydration, that doesn't run down too fast, so it's not really the end of the world. One thing I will say is that the side chat does get a bit annoying. I keep finding myself looking at it all the time. I think they should really take that out. Or it should be an optional thing, like you can push a button and it can come, or you can push a button and it can disappear. But there we go. As far as players are concerned, I don't think there'll be too many out here unless they're trying to do the same thing as me. Score a bit of easy loot and not have to worry about it. I still have no weapon though, so I can't exactly defend myself if we do get into a spot of bother. But I'm hoping that's not going to happen. Let's be nice and slow around here. The last thing I want to do is go attracting any unwanted attention. Anything in the car? I've got some chips. Nice. There are quite a few of them left around here. I think I'm going to get down and call this one. I have noticed as well... Ah, is that a bag? Nice. I have noticed as well that I was saying before using the alt key to look around was annoying, not having that, but I've kind of got used to it now and I kind of like it because it means that people can't look over their shoulder all the time. They actually have to look, and that makes it a bit easier. It makes me not so kind of on edge that people scout me from anywhere. There is the problem that someone could just run up behind you and kill you instantly. So, obviously, you kind of have to be a bit careful of that one, but... I swear I can hear a zombie going mental. Take the water. Medium backpack. Okay, right, let's see if we can equip this backpack. Small backpack. Can we just change it around? No, it doesn't look like we can, but I'm pretty sure we can. Oh, there we go. Change backpack. Is that done it? That's a 12 slot. It's an 18 slot. Oh yeah, here we go. We've got the extra space. Nice. Let's take all the rest of this. Flares. So far I've also found that if you're pretty quiet, you're not going to have a problem with zombies, which is nice. But if you do, they severely punish you, like 4 or 5 hits and you're dead. It's not like DayZ where you can just run around willy-nilly and kind of hide from all of them. It doesn't really work like that. You'll end up getting yourself killed instantly. Try to attract as little kind of attention as possible. And also that will help for when you're in cities as well. The last thing you want is a big rape train behind you with players around. You stick out like a sore thumb. So just take your time, be nice and slow, and you shouldn't have any problems. Like this one here. I'm going to crawl past this one. So I think along here is going to be the last place I'm going to visit before I make my way back. Oh, this is very eerie coming along here. Oh, can I not go along here? Oh, maybe not. Maybe we can't go any further than that. As far as it wants us to go, I guess. It looks like there's bits down there, though. I wonder if we can swim out there, where it's just like spazzing out a little bit. Does that want to eat? Oh no. Let's jump down here. Wow, look at the ripples in the water. That is cool. No, we can't swim out. Yeah, that's it. But the water looks bloody beautiful. I'm really impressed with that. Okay, so I think it's time that we... Oh, we've got one sat right there. I thought I could hit one. Let's make our way up to the Blue Ridge settlement, which is pretty much up here. We can deposit all our gear there, all our excess. Then there's not too much of a worry. The zombies do seem to be kind of hoarding, so I do want to get out as quickly as possible. Oh, we've been in here? Yeah, we have been in here. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh. So I had a few of you guys asking me what I think about the game. It's going to be another running. It's like DayZ all over again. And I quite like it. Actually, no, I do like the game. That's it, I've made my decision. I like the game. You know what? Be biased. Kind of stick with DayZ as much as you like. I love DayZ. DayZ, I would still say, is a better game than this. But it's refreshing, you know? It gives me that feeling I used to with DayZ. It's definitely a lot more eerie. There's definitely a bigger fear factor to it. I think that comes down to the fact that the map's smaller. Like, you can see there's only half the map yet. Bearing in mind it's still a beta game. It's only just came out of alpha on Halloween. So it's still very, very kind of development in process. There's a lot that needs to be added still. But still, I love the feeling I'm getting from this, you know? It's definitely a lot more kind of fun. Certain parts. We'll still see when it comes to actually squad battles and bits. I haven't really done too much of that. But when we do get into that sort of stuff and teaming up, I'm sure it's going to add a whole new level to it. Especially with being able to barricade houses and bits. That's something very special. So make sure there's no people around here. Obviously, spawning, I have no idea where spawning starts or where the spawn spots are. It seems to be deep in the woods, so the last thing I want is someone to spawn here, fresh spawn with a flashlight and beat my ass with a flashlight. That would be kind of embarrassing. But hopefully most people are going to be a little bit noobish and pull out a flashlight and actually use it, so I should be able to see them kind of easily. Where are we? Going in the right direction? Yeah, we're going directly at Blue Ridge Mountain. Nice. As far as food and hydration is concerned, we've barely dropped any, so I'm not too worried about that. And I haven't taken any damage yet, so this player seems to be doing fairly well. We've got quite a few bits and bobs. Like I say, I want to get up here, deposit as much as we can, and then restock with a few items, so it's not too bad if I die, and make our way out and grab some bits. I have heard that weapons are extremely scarce, so where we're going to find those, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I said in the previous episode that there are military areas. There are, and there's also chopper crashes, weirdly enough. Whether the spawn rate on those is random or whether there's just always one in the same place, I don't know. I remember watching a video and it looked like they're always in the same place. I think that's something they're going to fix, so they evidently obviously need to change that, otherwise people are just going to server hop, grab server hop, grab server hop, and that's going to take the fun out of it. Like I say, there's a lot they need to do with this game. There's a lot of things they need to iron out. The map size is definitely a big one for me. I find it is too small. Like, you generally go into any main town or major city and you're going to have a confrontation. It's not like DayZ where you can quite easily find even a Makarov is enough to take someone down if you're good enough with it. It's not like that. If someone has a machine gun, because they're so rare, that if someone has a machine gun, the chances are the next 10 people he meets aren't going to have one. And it's easy picking. Which kind of takes the fun out of it a little bit, but it means you have to stay away from cities, which is a big thing. Like DayZ, yeah, you stay away from cities as much as you can, unless you're looking for a fight, which is cool, but you can generally run into a city with no weapons and come out with something, even with people in there. The size of the map means that you are very unlikely to run into someone, and if you do, you can normally just run away and they'll lose you. In here, the map size is pretty small and the cities are pretty small, which is fine. I don't think it's a bad thing, I just think they've made the game very... Oh, here we go. Ah, it's a chopper crash. Nice. I think they've made it... This is actually the first chopper crash I found. I think they've made it so that you have to have confrontations, you have to have fights, and that makes it a little bit more exciting, but also means it's a bit more aggravating. Now I might go a bit quiet now because it's my first chopper crash, and I feel there could be people around, especially if these aren't random crashes. Alright, big noises coming from my left. Alright, so we got some Zeds down there. I count one. I'm going to really kind of keep my eyes peeled now. The last thing I want is someone sneaking up on me. Whether these reward with ammo, guns, that's yet to be seen. We'll find out. Hold on, is that a zombie or is that a player? That looks very much like the main character. The bloke everyone else plays as. And that's a flare. There's flares all over this crash site. I'm going to move away. There doesn't seem to be any weapons in there, so I'm pretty sure this has been looted. I'm going to move around a little bit though, just around the side. I want to get an eyes on this character. If he is a player, then I'm out of here. If he's not, then I'll move in a little bit more. Is he logged? I think he is logged. Yeah, it looks like he's logged to me. Oh crap, we've got some friends. Right, let's make a quick run by. Nothing good, then we're out of here. Nope. No, nothing. Right, let's carry on to the mountain. Pretty sure it's this direction. Well, that was entertaining. I guess that dude had already looted it. He was grabbing what he can and logging out. At least I didn't run straight in front of him. I thought he was a zombie for a second and I was going to kind of get quite close to him. And the last thing I want is someone turning around and popping me when I've got, maybe not decent gear, but I've got something to start with. You know, I've got some food, some water, some bandages. Definitely something I don't want to die with. It's a little bit worrying though that the safe areas, obviously as soon as you leave the safe area, you can then fire again. So everyone's going to be coming towards the safe area. So what's saying people aren't going to camp outside and just fire on people before they make it into the safe areas? Is there kind of a combat against that? I really don't know. I guess we'll find out when we get up there. There must be kind of something. Unless it kind of starts the non-firing thing from a bit of a distance. Really, it should. Still hear some serious weird noises going on around me. I think these are coming from the safe area. Just kind of making you aware that there's a safe area near. Okay. Let's get a wiggle on. It's definitely getting darker as well, and the fog is coming in. Well, man, it's pretty damn scary, you know, it's pretty damn eerie. One of the eeriest games I've played in a long time. They do the zombies really well. Like, it definitely gives you that kind of vibe, like, oh, any point one could sneak up on you. I think they've picked a really good location as well. When you log in, it does give you an option. It says map, and you only get one option at the minute, obviously, but I take it that means they're going to have more, which is nice. Whether they're going to allow users to create maps, I don't think this is going to be a kind of moddable game. They're kind of keeping it all hush-hush. Maybe they'll change their mind when it gets to the actual release, but I think at the minute while it's in beta, they just want to iron bits out, keep it hush-hush and all that. They've had a bit of bad press, obviously, coming from saying it's a scam game, people are cocking around and stuff. You know what, I don't care. Like, I enjoy the game, I think it's fun, I'm having a laugh. I won't badmouth the game until I find a major problem that stops me from being able to do what I want to do. At the minute, I just want to play the game, I want to have fun, I want to get some gear, I want to get some guns, see how far I can kind of survive, grab as many hats as possible, and just kind of enjoy it, you know. Until something stops me from doing that, like hackers get in, they start being able to spawn with like every gun under the sun, DayZ, and it just causes major problems, then I'm gonna have a problem with that, because I had to pay something like £20 for this game, and if I pay money for a game, I expect it to work. You know, I expect to work out the box without any problems. DayZ, you're paying for Arma 2, you're not paying for DayZ. DayZ is a mod. It will stay a mod until the final release of the actual standalone. In the meantime, you're just going to have to deal with the problems. How far are we? We must be getting pretty near. Yeah, we're pretty much there now. I have a horrible feeling that someone's just going to come up behind me, you know? Like, looking on the map, the road going straight up, that looks like it could be, like, there's bound to be people running up and down there. There's only a few safe areas. we see it? Yeah, we can. So I've never been to a safe area before, so this could be interesting. It looks like quite heavily fortified as well. I don't think you can find loot in safe areas as well, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Otherwise people would just live in the safe area. Safe zone warning, not allowed to use weapons, allowed to access global infantry. After especially subject to change. Oh, fair enough. Nice. So, there we go. We're here. We're inside the safe zone. We can't use any weapons, we can't fire, can't do nothing. But, I just want to run inside and have a quick look. Hold on, how am I meant to actually get in here? It's all boarded off. Hey! Hey! Let me in! Let me in! Can we go around the other side? At least we get a really nice view of the map from here. It would be quite nice to see other levels made, you know. Evidently finish this one off first, get some size on it. I'm not saying it's small, but I'm just saying it's no DayZ, you know, it's no Chernarus or anything like that. Alright, maybe they're going to have the doors open this side. Oh, it's looking promising. That looks like a open door. I haven't seen anyone here yet either. That's not really a problem, they can't exactly hurt me, but it'd be nice to kind of greet people. This is the place where no one's going to be a bandit, which is nice. Aha, we're inside. Okay. So I see what they mean by the safe zone. It's pretty well boarded off. There's not much you can do. Are any of these buildings enterable? Can we go in any of them? Nope. Nope, this is literally it. This is the area. I guess on a more populated server, saying that, there are 20 on here. I think it only goes to 45. You could kind of make allegiances and alliances and all that stuff in here, which is quite nice. So, yeah, I enjoy that. Let's jump to our inventory. Now, how do we get to the global infantry? Map, missions, options. Change backpack. I guess we have to quit out. So I think where we quit out means that it then becomes a global area. I should be able to access this and put it into my other infantry from here. Yeah, so this is the dude I'm playing as. So, inventory. Yeah, global infantry, here we go. So I can move all my bits around from here. Nice. So, firstly, I wanted to make sure I have one drink with me. So we're going to put some water in here. There we go. We'll put as many as we can in here. We've got 2 bandages, so I'll keep one on me. Chocolate bar, so we'll put our granola bars in here. And our backpack, we've already got one, so we'll put another one in there, why not? That's 2 small backpacks. Coconut water. And bag of chips. Oh, I can go in there. Cool, and I will keep a cam light with me just in case. And the flare can go in there as well. Sweet, I'm impressed, that was easy. That was, yeah, that works. Cool, right guys, that is that one. I will see you soon for another episode soon. Make sure you like the video and favourite, give me a hand and all that stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow.